Velocity session 1.1 and 1.2. I combine those two together because it is the exact same session. 1.1 you are going to do it on flat pedal, and 1.2 you're going to do it on clip pedal. So depending on what I put on your training program, you're just going to have to watch for that. As far as the session, first thing first, what you're going to have to do is, just like the acceleration test, you are going to have to mark the street. So you're going to have to use your measuring wheel and your spray paint, and you're going to have to measure a 50-meter distance, so 164 feet. So point A, point B, 164 feet, and then that's going to be permanent for you. Then you're going to have to do a 60-meter, so 197 feet, point A, point B. You should already have that already marked since we've already done the acceleration test. It was on the 60 meters. So that mark is already there for you. Then you're going to have to do another mark, 80 meters, 262 feet. So point A, point B, 80 meters. Just put the dots there. And then you're going to do 100 meters, which is 328 feet. Point A, point B, measure that distance. After that, you're never going to have to do that again, but you just have to do it one time. And then after that, you just put your cone on your mark and you will already know what all those dots means. All right? So this is the workout. You're going to start with your warm-up. You're going to do 5 minutes pedaling your bike at 50 to 60%. So very easy pedaling, active recovery. Put your seat post high and just pedal your bike. Just get the blood going a little bit. Then you're going to do 2 times 50 meters or 164 feet at 75%. So just 2 times, give me a sprint, not your fastest. You don't have to be very precise with the 75% and all that. Just guess it, 75%, not slow, not your top speed, it'll be good enough. Just get your leg prepared to accelerate hard. So you're going to do 50 meters at 75%. You rest for a minute, you do it again, another sprint. 50 meters at 75%. Once you're done with that, rest another minute, and then you're going to do 1 time 50 meter at 90%. So basically close to your top speed, but just don't give it the edge. Like, just get on there, push hard, 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 and that should be getting you prep for your workout. So simple little warm-up. By the way, the warm-up will always be the same on all the sprinting video, so just learn it by heart. Now, velocity. From a launch start, you're going to do 3 times 60 meter or 197 feet at 100%. Now, what is a launch start? You're not going to start on point A from a dead start, which is 0 miles an hour. You are going to cross point A at 80% of your top speed. Again, don't need to be very precise with those 80%. This is just an estimate. So you're going to have your point A, you're going to have your point B, you're going to cross point A at 80%. Soon as you are at your point A, you're going to pedal as fast as you can, 100% effort, all the way to your point B. So in other words, get going, accelerate, accelerate, go a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, 80%, here's your point A, and then push as hard as you can to all the way until your point B. That acceleration from 80 to 100%, that's going to be really important to teach your leg how to make round circle so that your pedal are not choppy. You're going to have to learn how to make very smooth circle and pedal fast. And these exercises will simulate what it looks like for you to continue to accelerate down that hill. Okay, it's one thing to be strong from the gate to the first 5 crank pedal. You see that often where someone will just pop out really fast, but then at the bottom of the hill, everybody catch up to them. So these velocity sessions will be important because they are really going to strengthen that bottom of the hill, and they're also going to strengthen your overall track speed. When you finish a corner and you need to re-accelerate again, that 80 to 100% will simulate those types of acceleration, and you need to be trained well for that. And that's what velocity session is, teaching your leg how to make fast, 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 smooth circle. gonna do 3 times 60 meters, then you're gonna do 3 times 80 meters, and then you're gonna do 3 times 100 meters. So 9 sprint total. You are going to rest 4 minutes between the reps and 6 minutes between the sets. So what I mean by that is the reps are the 60 meters. So you're gonna do 1 sprint at 60 meters, you're gonna rest for 4 minutes. You're gonna do another sprint at 60 meters, you're gonna rest for 4 minutes. You're gonna do another sprint at 60 meters, and now you're gonna go put your cone on your 80 meters mark. While you put your cone on the 80 meters mark, when you're done with your 60 meter sprints, you are going to be resting 6 minutes. So now again, you're gonna do 180 meters, you rest 4 minutes. Another 80 meters, rest 4 minutes. Another 80 meters, and then you can rest 6 minutes. You're again going to change your cone of location. You're gonna put it on your 100 meters, and you're gonna do that 3 times. 100 meters, 4 minute rest, 100 meters, 4 minute rest, and your last and all sprint, 100 meters, and then you're done. After that, you're just gonna be riding your bike, cool down, 5 minute active recovery, and that's your whole session. Make sure that you bring your stopwatch and that you time your resting period. That's going to be important that you follow your 4 minute breaks between your reps and your 6 minute break between your sets. So a set of 60s, a set of 80s, and a set of 100s. If you don't follow these proper rest period, what's going to happen while you're doing your sprint session, you're going to start getting tired. And I explain this often on other videos. If you start getting tired, you're no longer doing a velocity session. You're no longer training your leg how to spin fast. You're now training your stamina, which is stamina. We've already took care of that on other workout. This workout, velocity workout, it's based so that you really teach your body, train your body to spin your legs faster that you've never done before. That's what those sessions are for. So therefore, we can't have you tired when you sprint. So when you do your sprint 60 meter, rest your 4 minutes. When you're done with your 60s, you rest 6 minutes, change cone position, and you're on for your 80s, so on and so on to your 100s. Another thing about your resting time, use a stopwatch, a wrist stopwatch. Don't use your phone or anything like that, because once you're going to be sprinting, your resting period start when you're done sprinting, meaning at your point B. So as soon as you cross your point B, restart your stopwatch. I had a lot of students that make the mistake of just bringing their cell phone, but then what ended up happening is they sprint, they cross their point B, and now by the time they turn around and come back, it's already been, who knows, 1 or 2 minutes, then they start their time there. It is not productive, it is not accurate. Wear your stopwatch, sprint point A, all the way to point B. At point B, reset your stopwatch, pedal around during your 4 minute break, and then you can do it again. When you're gonna do those sprints, make sure that your form is correct on your bike. I don't want you to have a bobble head. The head should stay still. Your shoulder should not be moving. You should have a good flat back, and the bike should be moving a little bit, natural flow of your sprint, but shoulders and head should be still. And then you just focus on turning your legs as fast as you can and somehow being able to make that look smooth. In BMX, it's very difficult to go at 100% of your effort and still make it look smooth. The common problem that people have when they do these types of sessions is if you focus on being smooth on your bike, you're no longer at your 100%. And if you focus on really give it all, 100% of your strength, then your form is all over the place. So mentally, you're going to have to look for that. You're going to have to give me both. You're going to have a perfect form, and despite your perfect smooth form that you're going to have on your bike, you still need to deliver 100% effort. And as you do this session over and over and over, it will just become a habit to you. You're just going to be able to pop out of your gate, sprint really, really hard, and still maintain a perfect form on your bike.